Welcome. I am so thrilled that you are there in Nashville, Music City, USA. You are going to have a wonderful convention. And welcome to the Gaylord Opryland. My goodness, I know you're probably lost. You've probably been lost, but I want to make certain that by the time I get there on Saturday that you've found your way around the hotel. And in the meantime, enjoy Nashville. Enjoy some of that good barbecue. Enjoy that country music because it is a wonderful city. And of course, I think with Tennessee's 7th Congressional District going all the way from the suburbs of Memphis to Nashville, all the way up to the Kentucky line at Fort Campbell, it is the best place on earth. I'm here in D.C. this week, helping fight some of those regulations that make your life miserable every single day. We're trying to roll them back, and with your good help, I know we're going to be able to do that. I tell you, I can't believe that misguided decision DOD nearly made. But instead of me telling the story, I want you to watch this video from my colleague, Larry Kissel, and your colleague, Dan Carullo, and get the lowdown on what almost happened.
Earlier this year I came in and one of my legislative assistants was talking to a person from the Hardwood Federation about a situation that's taking place at a military base in North Carolina. And it's a situation where they need a new gym floor, which is fine. And my assistant said, "You're not going to believe this." And if it hadn't been March the 31st, I would have thought it was April the 1st, April Fool's Day. They were looking at a clause in the building codes that they follow that said they need to use a renewable source, something that could be regrown within 10 years. And therefore they had decided to go with bamboo. Of course, it was going to be imported bamboo. So my aide was pretty sure I'd be upset, and he was right. I was upset.
We went right to work, going to several officials at the Department of Defense to talk with them about American hardwoods, and in particular, that renewable clause.
Well, the renewable clause calls for something to be replaced, in this case, regrown within 10 years. And that's just not understanding the realities. It's not understanding that our forests are a manageable and well-managed product. And we contacted the folks and said, why do you not consider American hardwoods to be renewable? Trees grow. We take very good care of our forests. It creates jobs, but it's got to be used right. And so in that regards, it is a recyclable product. Trees grow, and we have beautiful hardwoods here, and we want to make sure that people understand that as we talk about recycling, we talk about green building, that you're talking about American hardwoods, and it's just a situation where we just felt we had to educate people, and this is where the Hardwood Federation helped us to educate them as to they were making, in this case, a poor decision.
The Department of Defense was receptive. They were anxious to learn about American wood and where they may have been led astray by bad information.
And so they were actually appreciative of the fact that we had pointed this out, and were very happy to work with us and to reverse this decision. But we want to make sure that this decision is not made in another place, that we continue to educate, continue to work with them.
Thanks to the education campaign from the Hardwood Federation and the pressure of Congressman Kissel and others, the Department of Defense reopened a bidding for the Camp Lejeune project, striking the bamboo-only aspect and recognizing American hardwoods as a renewable resource. It wouldn't have happened without the Hardwood Federation and without those good, solid relationships they've built up with lawmakers.
I actually want to take an opportunity to say thank you to the Hardwood Federation for bringing this to our attention, because this is so important. We need to hear about situations like this that, that are happening for whatever reason. In this case, somebody just made a poor decision, but we need to know about this, and that's why the involvement for people that are at this meeting are so important, and communication with the Hardwood Federation, their communication with us, so that we can be aware of situations that we need to go to and correct. And that's our job, is once we hear about this, to take action in a good and measured and reasonable way, which is what we did. And we're excited that when our Marines are exercising, having fun, playing basketball, whatever, they'll be doing on American hardwoods and not imported bamboo.
Boy, that was a close one. Whomever would have thought that you were going to end up seeing a made-in-China floor in a DoD establishment. But with good work, good partnership, that one was stopped. So congratulations to those of you that worked to make certain that it was a U.S. hardwood floor in that gym at Camp LeJeune. I want to thank you so much for the support that you have shown me and that you continue to show common sense regulation here in Washington, D.C. I'm looking forward to being there with you at the NHLA. I will see you later in the week. Have a great convention.